Tehrani, we're at the IT Expo Tech Super Show 2020, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Seejo Sebastin with Hughes is with us today. Seejo, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you. It's been a very exciting couple of days that we've been here. We've made some really good partnerships, and we've seen some great interest in SD-WAN as we've spent the last few days through panels and interactions with lots of folks. It's just been fantastic.
Thank you so much, and we appreciate you being here. So tell us about what your solution is in the SD-WAN space.
Sure thing. As you're aware, Hughes is a managed services provider. We've been in the networking space for over 40 years, and we've delivered managed services, especially SD-WAN, for about a decade or so now. So as we've looked at how we continue that growth that we've had, we have about 30,000 sites today globally. We want to continue that growth and keep growing and improving. We looked at our portfolio and figured out how to expand that. And at the end of 2019, we came out with a partnership with VeloCloud. As you're aware, they're rated kind of #1 on the Gartner quadrant. So it's a very exciting partnership for us. It helps us kind of expand the kind of opportunities we can go into, and it gives us a foothold into the kinds of customers and target verticals that we had not been able to typically target in the past. So exciting times.
That's great. So you want to talk about some of those verticals? Maybe some people in those verticals are watching, and you're a fit.
Absolutely. I mean, we've historically targeted retail, QSRs. I think with this partnership, it allows us to go into finance, healthcare, and we've seen some quick and early success already with that in terms of the opportunities we're seeing rolling in. It's just very exciting.
That's great. And so SD-WAN is really getting into its sweet spot right now.
Absolutely. I think the market is growing at a very fast clip, and we're seeing that it's almost a land grab, right? You want to go get what you can, and then you grow from there. And that we've been very successful doing that over the last many years. We get in with an opportunity, usually SD-WAN, and then we're able to, as a managed service provider, go sell whether it's Wi-Fi services or switching. It's just any number of different features and solutions into the customer. And once you're in there, you establish a beachhead. We deliver great customer experience, and that allows us to stay in there and grow our customers. I think we have customers who've been with us over 10 years, over 100 such customers. So it's great.
Fantastic. So if someone is evaluating you versus other players in the space, why do they pick Hughes?
So Hughes, basically, I would boil it down to 3 different things. Hughes does very well at delivering the underlay, managing the overlay, and then securing the whole thing through a security play. So what do I mean by delivering the underlay? We have partnerships with over 400 different aggregators and circuit providers, underlying underlay providers. We're able to take that, and with some of the intelligence that we've built in over the years, we can determine what circuit fits best where. So which customer, based on their needs, we can determine what's the best circuit to place there. Now, once you have that in there, circuits are just one part of the play, right? Ultimately, the customer cares about the applications. So we are able to provide overlay services through this suite of 4 different portfolio options for SD-WAN. And that allows us to establish the performance for the application that the customer desires. So that's overlay services, aggregation of circuits, that kind of stuff. And then eventually, we establish a security fabric that kind of encompasses the whole thing and ensure that, there is obviously risk. How do you mitigate that risk, and how do you react and address that risk?
Fantastic. What's next for the company?
We've been looking at a lot of different areas, certainly AI, and we're very excited at the show, the kind of participation and engagement we've seen in that. Edge computing, we've had a lot of good conversations even here on the show floor. And you'll see some interest and announcements from us come out, shortly. We had, I think it was at the end of last year, a Tech Innovation Award for one of our products called the HT2100L.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And that essentially is SD-WAN as an NFV. And we think that is going to help us get into a lot of options and opportunities that we have not targeted thus.
That's network function virtualization.
It's network function virtualization.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being here.
I appreciate it.